Hello everyone, welcome to Gulte.com. This is Lokesh Bandi. So today we have the super talented Shraddha Srinath with us. Hi Shraddha.
Hi Lokesh.
So,
Hi.
how is 2023 going for you?
It started great.
Okay.
And it's ending on a very a pre-climax level laga cheppochu.
అంటే రీసెంట్గా I watched this Malayali film, Irugupatru, Tamil film, right? I watched that on Netflix. So I watched only half of it actually so far. But you were like superb impressive as that, marriage counselor. So I just got, it blew my mind really. It's a simple setup but addressing something complicated. So on that note, before talking about Saindhav, I'd like to ask you, see, Jersey ane chala pedda blockbuster, it won national award, it's one like defining film, that's like that means it's very tough to find, some mistakes in Jersey. That's the kind of film that is. అలాంటి ఫిల్మ్లో చేసిన శ్రద్ధా శ్రీనాథ్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ యూ గాట్ దట్ సూపర్ ఫేమ్ విత్ దట్ ఫిలిం బట్ తర్వాత యూ ఆర్ వెరీ చూజీ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ టేకింగ్ ఫిలిమ్స్. ఎక్కువ తెలుగు సినిమాలు ఏమి టకటకటగా చేయట్లేదు. ఇఫ్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ యువర్ అదర్ కొలీగ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ కన్నడ ఇండస్ట్రీ హూ హ్యావ్ కమ్ టు తెలుగు, రష్మిక మందనార్, శ్రీలీల, ఒక సినిమా అవగానే బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ దే పిక్డ్ ఇట్ అప్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. సో వై ఆర్ యూ నాట్ పికింగ్ ఇట్ లైక్ దట్?
నచ్చలేదంటే ఐ డోంట్ డూ ఇట్. ఫర్ మీ ఐ వుడ్ సే మై స్టాండర్డ్స్ ఆర్ for myself are very high. Okay. If I'm doing something after Jersey, I owe it to myself and the audience that I have gained through Jersey to do a good enough film or better. Kada nakadi okay, forget the audience, to myself as Shraddha, like how can you top this? Okay. I got films after Jersey, like anyone after a film like Jersey, meeru like ala oka film hit aithe you will get a lot of films. I would say at some level I got stereotyped. Okay. So there were a lot of similar. Ante I'm okay with playing mother, but if it's just a mother but no real substance to the character, why? I feel lucky that naku veru okka industry ledu. I have 4-5 industries to pick from. So that way there's always work. Yeah. But I've never been that person. Yesterday actually we had an interview and Arya sir was also there. Sailesh asked me, why did you select this film? Sailesh asked me, part of the interview. And Arya said, he's like, Shraddha refuses all films. She rejects a lot of films. That's partly true because I feel it doesn't do justice to me. Okay. We are, in 2024 nearly. We have seen some excellent films emerge out of the South and India. Now is the time to level up.
అయితే ఆన్ దట్ నోట్ దట్ బ్రింగ్స్ టు మీ టు అనదర్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ క్వశ్చన్. ఏంటంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ ఎక్కువ సినిమాలు నేను చూసిన మూడు ఇరుగుపాట్రు లేకపోతే సైంధవ్ కానీ ఎక్కువ మ్యారీడ్ లేడీ లేకపోతే రిలేషన్షిప్ ఇష్యూస్ కృష్ణ అండ్ హిస్ లీలా రిలేషన్షిప్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నవే ఎక్కువ పిక్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను మీరు. సో వాట్ ఈస్ with marriage and relationship issues that interests you a lot?
I think there's a lot of drama around marriage and falling in love, falling out of love. Naku adi chaala nachtundi. I just love enacting out love or separation, that pain, that joy. I feel like that's when I emote best.
Because why? Because these are the days where films are being criticized for being a lot of patriarchal, lot of abusive behavior is clicking. అలాంటి సినిమాలు ఎక్కువ వర్క్ అవుతున్నాయి ఇది అని చెప్పాను. ఇన్ యువర్ ఫిలిమ్స్ అండ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్ యూ పిక్ అబ్యూజ్ అంటే మీ సినిమాలో దర్ విల్ నాట్ బి నో ఫిజికల్ అబ్యూస్ బట్ స్టిల్ ఒక మెంటల్ ట్రామా అయితే ఉంటుంది సమ్వేర్ ఎక్కడో ఈవెన్ ఇన్ జెర్సీ యూ వౌచ్ ఫర్ ఎ హస్బెండ్ who you thought that he will become a superstar but he's not doing anything, sitting home and still he's lazy, he's not caring well. somewhere ఆ ట్రామా అని ఎక్కువ అలాంటి ఉన్న క్యారెక్టర్స్ని యూ పిక్ అనిపిస్తుంది.
Sarah fell in love with Arjun not because she thought he would become a superstar, because he had that fire in him.
ఓకే అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇరుగుపాట్రు కూడా సిమిలర్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఒక అంటే కిడ్స్ అది లేకపోయినా కూడా సిమిలర్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఒక ట్రామా ఉంటుంది రిలేషన్షిప్లో. సో నౌ దట్ బ్రింగ్స్ మీ టు ఆస్క్, సో వాట్ మేడ్ యూ పిక్ Saindhav?
We usually see like either they're falling in love or they're married. Here there's a very dignified relationship between the two of them. Meeru Sarda Sardaga song mundu there is a small scene, right? Yeah. That describes everything. They are not husband wife, they are not lovers, they are neighbors, and they share a very it's a functional relationship. When he's out at work, she takes care of the child. and she, like, they are both each other's support system. And what really interested me, Sailesh said, we have written a line and Venki sir has approved it. He says, na age ento telsa niku.
Yeah.
I thought that was so refreshing. It's common to see an age gap in films. It's not common to see a huge age gap in films.
So usually in all other films which you are taking up, and another film of like you and Madhavan sir, there is Mara. There's another terrific film actually. Yeah. So in all those films, you have like, you are the one, who is driving the story, taking it forward. You are the one who is responsible for the plot twists and all. But in Saindhav, did you got to play such kind of role, or you were taking the back seat?
I would say that the pivotal part of the film is the father-daughter. No denying that. And yet, if I'm playing Manogna, I have chosen it because it's not a throwaway character. It is a damn good character. Maybe a little middle seat, back seat kadu, maybe a little middle seat, but if there was no substance in it, I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. That is already proved actually. Okay. So, you have like a great casting in Saindhav. You have like Nawazuddin Siddiqui doing the antagonist. Do you have any scenes with him?
Ani cheppochu, yeah. But a few scenes lone I witnessed. With Venki sir, I could see him closely. I could see his process. I had more scenes with him. But with Nawaz sir, it was short, but it was enough for me to see why he's so loved by his audience so much. Yeah.
So usually, when like any heroine, or you love to call yourself an actress, not heroine. That's what your bio says. So any heroine who works with seniors, like other stars, they keep on saying we learnt a lot. Actually, on the sites from them. Other day, I think at Venki 75 event also were saying you learnt a lot from Venki sir. My question is, do they really learn something, or is it for the sake of it? They tell, do they really take a piece of their experience and grow? Will that really happen?
Firstly, if you want to learn, you will learn. Yeah. If you're a curious person by nature, and Venki sir has a rich body of work and many years of work behind him. I'm still new. What can I take from him? I feel like people who have lived a longer life than you, if you are someone who will take the right piece of advice, and I'm asking him, some older people will be like, in my time we used to do this. Ala chettar kada. Nobody wants that advice, but when you yourself, like a keen learner, go and say, so what was the difference between shooting on film and on digital? And from there a conversation starts, and you see what is helpful to you current day in your career, and you take it. Yes, you can learn a lot. Yes, you do learn a lot.
So after learning, so many things from seniors, and again after reading the script, there is this switch from the reality to the real. So how do you actually get into the skin of a character?
Can I tell you, Lokesh? I'm a professional actor. We are all professional actors. And anyone who has any amount of talent, you read the script, veru dialogues ledu, you read the in-betweens. Manogna walks in hesitantly. Yeah. There is so much information in there, you just have to follow it. Okay. If you don't even have to apply your brains, if you think about it. You can also apply your brains, it will be even better, but if you just follow what is written. And can I tell you that I close my eyes and it's like, it comes to you. Instinctively, like you start thinking, this would be nice, this is how I imagine her doing it. It just starts coming naturally. I think that's why we are actors. Yeah. We have not learned how to act. Not all of us have gone to acting schools. So only few of us have theatre background. No one sits and teaches you in a classroom, this is how you have to prepare. No, we don't. But you can call it a blessing, you can call it an inborn talent, you can call it whatever, but it just comes. And you just need to read your script and be present, because acting is all about reacting. Yeah, true. So it's just that, honestly.
So some like acting coaches, the legends, tell us, until unless you are a liberal, you won't become a good actor.
Liberal?
Yeah.
Politically liberal?
No,
Or
in any
your mind?
anything, in your mindset, you know, it has to be like whether it is a positive reaction or negative reaction, you have to be, you know, liberal. You should accept it. You can deny it politely. Sometimes when you are like, for example, you are there on social media, you know that you also got trolled so many times, you know, for like body shaming happens, you know, some other thing you do, they criticize you a lot. So how do you take all of that?
I have learned that our mind tends to, like, everything is extreme.
Yeah.
You will have 500 good comments, but there will be 2 negative comments.
True.
And that is all you need to ruin your day.
Yeah.
But thanks to therapy and thanks to reading about cognitive behavioral thought processes, I sit down with myself. Okay, what has upset me? One comment. Is there proof that everybody feels that way, or is there constant this thing about bad looking? No. So like, you just have to sit down with yourself and rationalize, honestly. We do tend to, especially with social media, I feel like the sense of external validation is so high. And every time someone compliments me in my DMs, I just, instead of saying thank you, let's say you're looking beautiful, I'll just put a smiley, because it doesn't matter what you think of me. I like this picture, so I put it. Basically, reduce your dependence on external validation. Yeah.
So like tomorrow after Saindhav releases, you know, the reviews come up. Of course, we're gonna put reviews. They say, okay, film is too good, superb, but still they write only a single line about Shraddha Srinath. Okay, Shraddha Srinath is apt. One line. There will not be much description about her. In that situation, how do you feel?
Like deep down, you want to read a little more, and you know, you want to read some good things. I have chosen to not take the good and the bad to my head.
Okay.
That's how I ground myself.
Okay.
A compliment doesn't mean that I'm beautiful, and an insult doesn't mean that I'm ugly. Or someone complimenting my work doesn't mean that I'm a great actor, or someone who doesn't write enough doesn't mean I'm not good enough. After a movie releases, I check my Twitter for a day, and tarvata I just like leave it.
So, what are your next, Telugu projects? Are you going to be seen in more Telugu films from
I'm
now?
doing one with Vishwak.
Like? Yes.
I am doing, in Telugu, that's the only one. In Tamil, I'm doing a web series. In Telugu, I also have a fully finished film. Kani, we don't have any update about the release.
Okay. With any particular hero that is, or?
I'll talk to you about it in detail when when I have the permission to talk about it.
Okay. And I heard your film with Vishwak Sen is coming up great, because I'll spill the beans. You are doing a negative role in the film.
No, this is not that film.
Because it's a negative role.
He's doing more than one film.
Cool. Then I posted on Twitter. We posted on Gulte. What do you want to ask? Like, more people are asking the same question. When can we see Shraddha Srinath in many Telugu films? That's the only question they're asking. And a couple of people want to know what is the meaning of your tattoo, the one you wear here.
Oh, wow. People really observe. Okay. First question's answer is, like I said, if I have to do many films in Telugu, I will have to sign films that I'm not really happy with, but that I'm just doing for the sake of it, or for the sake of money. And that's not my policy. Because I realized that when I'm not fully convinced, my performance gets affected. Lokesh, my acting career is very precious. It's very sacred to me. I have fought a lot to become an actor. I was unhappy as a lawyer, quit my job, told my parents. So there was some struggle.
So
I can't.
Inner demons and outer
Exactly. Inner demons more than anything else. The thing like, I don't want to depend on mom and dad for money. What if I don't earn at the end of this year? What do I move to next? Should I get a job as an RJ? I have considered all this in that first year of quitting my job. Should I go back to a desk job? Should I do another some course? I'll do dubbing. I'll become a voice artist. I had a lot of plan Bs. What I'm saying is, to be here has been some kind of divine intervention or whatever, but it has truly kind of reaffirmed my faith in the fact that I was born to be an actor, and I'm not going to be just an actor. I'm going to be a good actor, so I will do good films. Yeah. Tattoo. This tattoo is, there's a band called The Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's their album cover. It says LOVE, love. I had this huge crush on a guy when I was, whatever, I think 18 or something.
Okay.
But my love for
So not even ex-lover, just is a crush. Okay. For your crush, you got a tattoo done. Oh my God.
just a crush.
Okay. For your crush, you got a tattoo done.
Not for the crush, for the Beatles. I mean, my crush introduced me to this, and the music was incredible.
You speak 4 languages, you know. You also dub. You dub in Tamil.
తెలుగులో చేయలేదు కానీ తెలుగు సైంధవ్లో చేశాను.
So, you know, before wrapping up, let's. What is that takeaway as a movie watcher I could get from your role in Saindhav and on Saindhav on a whole?
Saindhav on a whole would be, you know, some movies you can watch on OTT. They release and you'll be like, Rani, let it come on OTT, we'll watch it there.
Yeah.
But Saindhav is a spectacle to watch. When you have the top-notch technicians, production design, music, you can only do justice to a movie like Saindhav by watching it in theatres. It's just a incredible story, and it moves fast. There's lots happening, so it's very entertaining. And all actors are great performers, so the performances are top-notch. You won't go back, like if performances are important to you, you will love the film. If like sound design is, like I feel like technically we're like excellent in every department. It'll be a great watch.
Okay.
Yeah. And for Manogna, this is my release after Jersey. That was April 2019, and this is Jan 2024. So nearly 4.5 years. Ayyo. Oh my God. So chala time ayindi, and I think it would be nice for you guys to see me on the big screen again in Telugu. And if you have faith in me, and if you've observed me and followed my films for a long time, you know that usually very rarely do films that are fluff, you know, like there's no depth in the character. So give it a try. I think you'll like Manogna, yeah. And there's one very kick-ass scene with Manogna that you cannot miss.
So you did an action scene or what? Action sequence?
I mean, it's an action film.
Yeah. But you know, I know you have a flight to catch, but like I keep on getting some questions when you are like answering. Do you have any favorite directors to work with? Because you always pick characters. I never see you telling me about like a favorite director I should work with him. Do you have any actually?
I would love to work with P.A. Ranjit in Tamil. Yeah.
Great director.
Yeah. Really enjoy the kind of work and his ideology generally. So yeah, that's the kind of.
Yeah, because recently I asked him, he's here for some trailer launch, Tangalan. So I asked him why he speaks about this untouchability, you know, caste discrimination a lot. And he openly said, of course, I've been through that. That's why I'm reflecting that, you know, on the silver screen. That's great. And it will be very great to see you in a Paranjit's film actually. Such well-defined female characters he always creates. Good, Shraddha. On that note, I wish you all success, you know, with Saindhav. And I want you to see in more Telugu films. Of course, anyway, you are the pan-India actress, seen in many languages. See good, you know, I want to see in more Telugu films. And I wish you a happy new year as well.
Thank you, Lokesh. It was lovely talking to you. Seriously.
That's all for the now, guys. From Shraddha Srinath Garu and me. Keep connected to Gulte.com. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, this is Janvi Kapoor and you're watching me on Gulte.com.
Hi guys, నేను మీ రకుల్ and మీరు చూస్తున్నారు Gulte.com.
Hi guys, it's me Rashi Khanna and you're watching me on Gulte.com.
And you're watching us on Gulte. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Only love to you.